going to have some workshops, which, if you've read anything about them, I'm running 2 workshops. One is for singing, and one is for musical theater. For those of you who don't know, I spent 10 years out in the professional world making my living as a performing artist, singing, playing piano. So, if you would like to learn how to sing on stage in front of people and not freeze up and sell your songs, I will teach you that. You get to use your own material. If you want to be successful in musical theater, I'll teach you how to do that. So, sign up. I'd love to see you. Thank you.
Oh, Dr. Sean!
I'm Mr. Owens. I'll be teaching 2 classes. The first session of the
Mine's alive.
And the first class I'm doing is called Mind Trap. It's a class on thinking skills, how to solve puzzles, word games, vocabulary, analogies, all sorts of things that are fun to do and you might find helpful in your classwork. The second class I'm teaching is a survey of television and movies. And I've done some work in television and movies, and it's kind of be driven as to what you want to do. You want to look at the evolution of horror films, the golden years of television. What are the jobs on a movie set? What does a gaffer do? What's the difference between a best boy and a dolly grip? All those sorts of little jobs that you get Academy Awards for. So those are the 2 classes I'll be doing, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, first session.
Yeah, Mr. Owens!
My name is Mr. Mossman, and I'm going to be teaching a class on writing. Now, maybe you don't like to write, maybe you do. In either case, you can come, we're going to have a lot of fun, there's no homework, there's no grades, we're going to write all day, well not all day, for however long it is, 2.5 hours, sounds like a lot, but we're going to do flash writing, poetry writing, short story writing, all kinds of fun writing that you can do for fun, but we're also going to work on some kinds of writing that will help you become better writers for school for next year. So it doesn't matter what grade you are, we'll work with you at whatever level you are, we'll do a lot of sharing and a lot of editing so that the point is to become better writers, to feel more comfortable with the word. Words are my life, words should be your life.
Sheila, before I explain what I'm going to be teaching on this Minds Live camp, I want you to understand the structure. There are 2-week sessions. There are 3 of them. So you could take 1 class in the morning for 2 weeks, or 1 in the afternoon for 2 weeks. That would be the minimum. Or you could take a different class in the morning and the afternoon for all sessions, which would be for 6 weeks. So you can either do a little bit of something or a lot of stuff. So as you're hearing all these different options, don't be overwhelmed. You don't have to do all of them at the same time. You can be doing 1 class at a time, and you can select that. It is open to anyone in Southern Arizona or in the United States who can get here, who is going from 6th grade, going into 6th grade, right? 5th grade. Going into 5th grade? Going into 5th grade and going into 8th grade. So that's the span.
Bring your friends.
Yes, bring your friends. For those people who are interested in artistic endeavors, I'll be teaching 4 different classes. So 1 will be drawing, 1 will be on canvas, 1 will be sculpture, and 1 will be mixed media. So there's a lot going on. You should recognize this. You should have this. If you don't, we have them for you. Woo!
I think most of you who are in 8th grade or 7th grade know me. 6th graders, hi, I'm Miss Fun. So I'm teaching a class this summer, or I should say we are going to have a fun adventure this summer with directing. This is something that you don't really do a lot of in your middle school experience, but you see me do a lot of all the time. So if you like to have fun, I think so, yes. If you like, Mr. Martin likes to have fun. No one else does. Okay. If you like to have your voice be heard, if you like to make pictures on the stage, I know that sounds simple, but it's a little more complicated than that. And you might enjoy bossing people around a little bit. Oh no, that's not part of directing. And you'll get to act in the scenes you direct for each other. So if you want to have a good time this summer, come and do being direct with Miss Bond. Woo!
Alright, I'm going to be doing a exploring Earth and space camp, and the days that I've been thinking about are this, right? We'll have a rockets day where we'll look at air pressure and water pressure rockets. Water day, we'll look at a lot of the pretty strange and interesting properties of water, and take it a bit further than you guys did this year, actually. Magnetism day, where we'll look at the mysteries of magnetism. A star day, where we'll, kind of the finale of that will be using the sun's energy to build our own solar cookers, and you'll cook your own lunch, and hopefully it'll be edible when you get done. Lightning and electricity day, so you know that's kind of self-explanatory. Mysteries of Mars Day, and one of the highlights of that day will be playing around with dry ice, which is what the polar ice caps are made out of. We will be looking at UFO and Light in the Universe Day, and then a Flying Machines Day, so all kinds of flying machines that we can build out of various items, and then the last day will be an Elements Day, looking at chemical reactions of the elements of planet Earth and our universe.
Hi. I will have two different classes during the summer session. One, I want to have a class about what I consider the most important thing that we all do with each other, and that is tell stories to each other. We will have to craft a good story. It will be all oral. We will, of course, write on paper and scrawl and make good notes and use nice adjectives, things like that. But hopefully at the end we'll develop a couple really interesting stories that we can wow our parents, friends, and other people who we meet with. The other one will be about ancient world leadership. We will examine some mythological stories about heroes, of course, the pagan gods, and we will go into the emperors, and we will have a fantastic family tree of the Julio Claudius and how everybody in the 1st century AD was assassinated to make room for the next emperor.
Chemistry, as you know, is the study of matter and the changes that it goes through. And this summer I'll be doing a couple of sessions on real chemistry for young scientists, where we'll be doing a lot of experiments with things. This happens to be a burner, obviously. We don't normally use outside, so I have to be especially careful. Here's a piece of iron. Put that piece of iron into the burner, what's going to happen?
It's hot.
It's ready. It's going to expand.
Nothing. Another metal, magnesium. Put the magnesium into the burner flame, what's going to happen?
Sparky.
Sparky.
What was that?
I like chemistry. Where's Pearson?
Looking at chemical reactions, real chemical reactions. Remember chemists try.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Sessions at myself and my partner Faith Heisey will be teaching you this year, this summer. It's